Okay, so Beth had a really great question about how she would create a link so that she could post it to her Instagram or other social media to give people like her buyer's guide or a seller's guide or anything just to generate more leads. So let me show you what that looks like on Instagram. This is my account, and in there I have this link in my bio, and I use this free service from Linktree. You can create your own Linktree account. It's totally free, and I have all these different links in here. And like this one here is to my buyer's guide and this landing page that I just created last night. So I'll show you how to make these in Boldtrail, but basically what it does is force someone to give you their email or their phone number, and then that way you're not just giving out something for free and not, finding out who's clicking on your things. But first you need to have your buyer's guide or whatever content it is that you want to give to the people. So hopefully you have gone into Canva, and in the brand center I have all of these templates for you, and the buyer's guide template is here. It's really super simple. All you have to do is add in your information, your photo, your bio, and it's all done and ready for you. If you have any questions about how to make this, or you want to change it up a little bit, I'm happy to set up some time to meet with you individually. We can do a Zoom or in the office sometime. But this is my buyer's guide. And say you wanted to just share this to a new lead, or you have a new buyer and you didn't want to hassle with printing it, you would just come over here to the share button and then click public view link, and that creates this link here that it just kind of shows up as a flip book. So you could text this over to a new buyer, you could send it an email to a new buyer, or like what Beth wants to do is put it in her social media. So we want to create a landing page like this one, which is going to force people to give you their email address. And that's really easy to do in your Boldtrail account. So hopefully you all have watched some of those videos and started uploading your contacts and are starting to use your Boldtrail a little bit more. So over here on the side, you're going to click on Lead Engine, and you're going to go to Landing Page and click on Start Building, and it pops up and looks like this. So we can customize all of these things here. There's all different kinds of pages you can make, but the one that we're going to do today is lead generation, which will give us their email and a cell phone number and send them the link to your buyer's guide. So you always want to make a hashtag, and your hashtag should be pretty specific to whatever this link is, because when they show up in your Boldtrail, it's going to assign that new contact the hashtag, and then you'll know where they came from and what they were looking at. So we're going to call this one Buyer's Guide, and it needs to all be one word, and don't put the hashtag in there. And then the submit button text here will change what this is right here. So you can make it whatever you want. We'll just say, give me the guide. And then the URL is going to be this one here that you got from your Canva. So remember, we were over here in our buyer's guide that we made. We clicked on share, public view link, copy this link, and then we'll just post it over here. Now you can require a phone number if you want to, which is really nice to have, but sometimes people online are hesitant to give you their phone numbers, so I will usually leave this unchecked if I'm doing it on social media, because they're more likely to give you their email address, because it's easier to just unsubscribe if they don't want to talk to you. You can change the background to anything you want. They've got several different pictures. Just choose whichever one you like. And then the lead type here is going to obviously be buyer. You would change this based on, you know, whatever content you're trying to give to people. And then that just sorts them in your bold trail appropriately. So let's call this a buyer. And then down here, you can customize all of this information. Now, I didn't really want to think about it, so I just went to ChatGPT last night, and really quickly I said I have a squeeze page that I want to capture an email and phone number for potential buyers looking to get my buyer's guide. Give me a title, a subtitle, and 4 bullet points that are intriguing enough to get someone to leave me their email and phone number to get my guide. And so ChatGPT literally just spit out exactly what I can put in here. I didn't like, you know, some of this, so we chatted a little bit more until we got it to where I kind of liked it. And now you can just come over here into the landing page that you're working on and just copy exactly what ChatGPT says. So, buying a home in the Verde Valley. Let's make it make sense. And if you didn't want all of these sections here, you can just double click on them and they will disappear. So you have to be really careful when you're typing in here, because if you accidentally delete it, you can't get it back, and you would just need to close this window and start all over with a new landing page. So it can be pretty frustrating, so just kind of go slow as you're clicking through here. You can create a couple of them, mess it up every once in a while, but if you want to keep it, just be very careful, because like if I double click on it, it disappears. So let's just see down here, we're going to say cut through the noise, whatever else you wanted to say in the subtext. And again, I'm highlighting it instead of double clicking on it, because if I double click on it, it's going to disappear. And it makes me mad having to make it over and over. So like, see if I come over here, it just goes away. And maybe you only want 2 check marks, or maybe you don't want any check marks. You just want buying a home in the Verde Valley. Let's make it make sense. And so when you've got it all set up exactly how you want, you'll come up here and you'll click the save button. And it's going to give you this little warning. Once you save it, you're not going to be able to edit or make any changes to the page. It also tells you to bookmark the link. But if you forget to bookmark it, you can go back and see your past landing pages here, so you're not gonna lose it entirely. But go ahead and click save. And now you've got this link that you can you know, put on Facebook, or you can put in your link tree, your link in bio on your social media, to try and capture some more leads that way. So we're going to go ahead and copy this link. And I already have my Linktree account all set up, and you know, this is what mine looks like. I just deleted that one because I had made another video and I don't want that one to stay in there. But it's, like I said, it's free. You just go to linktree.com, create your account. There are paid versions that give you a little more bells and whistles, but you don't need anything more than the free account. So you would just click add a link, and then you paste your new landing page link in there. And of course my internet is going to be slow now that I'm making a video. But here it sort of pops up already a title for you. You can, you know, change it to say whatever you want. But now when anybody goes to your link in your bio, let's refresh my Instagram, go here. So now there's our new link, and it pops you up to your landing page. So if they want to get your buyer's guide, they've got to give you at least their email. They could potentially give you their phone number. And then they say, give me the guide. Or whatever your button says. And now they've got a really cool little like flip book with your buyer's guide or whatever other content you've created that you want to give to them. And you now have a new lead in your Bold Trail. So let's go back to my Bold Trail dashboard here. And it might take a minute to show up, but I did get a notification on my phone that I have a new lead. So let's see if we can get it to pop up. Give it a second. Oh, come on. Here we are. I don't know why it's not showing up there, but you would get a notification that you have a new lead, and here I am. And you can see the hashtag was added, buyer's guide. So now you know that this person came in through your landing page requesting the buyer's guide. So you can reach out to them, and if they've given you their phone number, great. If not, you can just send them an email and try and stay in touch with them that way. But you obviously know that they're interested in your content. So thank you, Beth, for asking how you do that. Here it is. Here I am. So it shows up as your new lead here. And this is your lead. It belongs to you. It doesn't belong to the company. So this is a great way for you to start putting yourself out there and generating new leads for yourself with all kinds of different content. Again, I'm happy to sit down with any of you individually. If you have any questions or you want me to go through it with you over the phone, just let me know.